Chronic kidney disease, or CKD, is more common than you might think. About 1 in 7 adults in the US has it, and here's the kicker. Nearly 90% of people with kidney damage don't even know it. While diabetes is a leading cause of CKD, don't think you're off the hook if you're not diabetic. The foods you eat can significantly affect how well your kidneys function. Let's explore 6 categories of foods that are particularly harmful to your kidneys and your blood sugar levels. 1. Drinks that harm your kidneys. First up, sugary soft drinks and high-carb alcoholic beverages. These drinks can cause major spikes in your blood sugar, which puts extra stress on your kidneys. If your blood sugar is high for too long, it can damage the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys. This condition, known as diabetic nephropathy, affects around 20 to 30% of people with type 2 diabetes. Even if you're not diabetic, these drinks aren't doing your kidneys any favors. Many of these beverages are loaded with high fructose corn syrup. Your body turns this into uric acid, which can increase your risk of kidney stones. Plus, the sodium and phosphoric acid in soft drinks can elevate your blood pressure and mess with your body's phosphorus balance. Both of these factors raise your chances of kidney stones. And don't forget about the caffeine in these drinks. It's a diuretic, meaning it can lead to dehydration, which is another big risk factor for kidney problems. But it doesn't stop there. Regularly drinking sugary or alcoholic beverages can lead to something called metabolic syndrome. This is a group of conditions like obesity, insulin resistance, and hypertension that increase your risk of CKD. These drinks can also wreak havoc on your liver, creating a domino effect that puts even more strain on your kidneys. So, cutting back on these beverages isn't just about protecting your kidneys. It's about taking care of your whole body. 2. High-potassium fruits. You've always been told that fruits are good for you, right? Well, not all fruits are created equal, especially if your kidneys aren't working at their best. High-potassium fruits like bananas, oranges, and avocados can be risky. Your kidneys are responsible for filtering out excess potassium, but if they're not functioning properly, the potassium can build up in your blood. This condition, called hyperkalemia, can cause irregular heartbeats or even cardiac arrest. Potassium is an essential nutrient, so it's not about cutting it out completely, it's about managing it. If you're at risk, talk to your doctor about how much potassium you can safely consume. You might need to stick to lower potassium fruits like apples or berries. And here's a helpful tip. Boiling certain fruits and vegetables can actually reduce their potassium content. This way, you can still enjoy them without putting your kidneys at risk. 3. Processed and fried meats. Who doesn't love a crispy piece of fried chicken or some bacon with their breakfast? Unfortunately, these foods are loaded with saturated fats, sodium, and harmful compounds that can harm your kidneys. Saturated fats contribute to obesity, high cholesterol, and heart disease, all of which increase your risk of CKD. The frying process also creates harmful chemicals like acrylamide and advanced glycation end products, AGEs. These can cause inflammation and oxidative stress, damaging your kidney cells over time. Processed meats, like deli cuts and sausages, are especially bad. They're packed with sodium, which makes it harder for your kidneys to filter blood effectively. Over time, this can lead to serious damage. And the preservatives in these meats, like nitrates and nitrites, aren't doing you any favors either. They're linked to increased oxidative stress, which can speed up kidney damage. Switching to lean proteins like chicken breast, fish, or plant-based options can make a big difference. Not only will you reduce your kidney risk, but you'll also improve your overall heart health and metabolic balance. 4. Canned foods. Canned foods are super convenient, but they're often loaded with sodium and sugar. Both of these can strain your kidneys. High sodium levels can lead to electrolyte imbalances and increased blood pressure, while added sugars can spike your blood sugar levels and contribute to insulin resistance. Many canned products also contain phosphorus additives. These can lead to vascular calcification, a condition where calcium builds up in your blood vessels, further harming your kidneys. Another concern with canned foods is the lining of the cans themselves. Many are coated with bisphenol A, BPA, a chemical that can mess with your hormones and blood pressure regulation. If you rely on canned foods, consider rinsing them to remove excess sodium, or look for low-sodium options. Better yet, try to incorporate more fresh or frozen foods into your meals. They're often more nutritious and kinder to your kidneys. 5. Brightly colored candies. Let's talk about candy. Those brightly colored treats may look fun, but they're packed with refined sugars, artificial dyes, and sometimes even harmful levels of sodium or phosphorus. These ingredients can lead to oxidative stress and inflammation, both of which can damage your kidneys over time. Eating too much candy can also create a cycle of sugar cravings. This makes it harder to stick to a healthy diet, further straining your kidneys. Instead of reaching for candy, try healthier snacks like nuts or fresh fruit. You'll still satisfy your sweet tooth, but without all the harmful side effects. 6. Processed grains and corn products. Finally, let's talk about processed grains and corn products. Foods like white bread, instant oatmeal, and sugary cereals might be tasty, but they're lacking in fiber and full of carbohydrates. This combination can cause rapid spikes in your blood sugar, which isn't good news for your kidneys. Many corn products are treated with glyphosate, a herbicide linked to inflammation and oxidative stress. Over time, these issues can disrupt your body's detoxification pathways, making it harder for your kidneys to do their job. To avoid these risks, switch to whole grains like quinoa, brown rice, or whole grain bread. These options are higher in fiber and help stabilize your blood sugar levels. Recognizing the early signs of CKD. Here's the tricky part about CKD. It often progresses without noticeable symptoms. But as the damage increases, you might start to notice swelling in your hands or feet due to fluid retention, changes in your urination patterns, like going more often or experiencing nighttime trips to the bathroom, digestive issues like nausea or a loss of appetite, feeling tired all the time or having trouble concentrating, dry, itchy skin, or changes in your skin color. You might also experience muscle cramps, trouble breathing, headaches, or even a metallic taste in your mouth. If any of these sound familiar, it's worth getting checked out by a healthcare professional. Action steps. The good news? You have the power to make changes. Just follow these straightforward steps. 1. Replace sugary drinks. Swap soft drinks and sugary beverages for water, herbal teas, or infused water with fresh fruits like lemon or cucumber. 2. Choose kidney-friendly snacks. Opt for lower potassium fruits like apples or berries, and avoid processed and fried meats by selecting lean protein sources or plant-based alternatives. 3. Limit processed foods. Reduce your intake of canned foods and processed grains, choosing fresh or frozen produce and whole grains whenever possible. By cutting back on these harmful foods and staying aware of the early signs of kidney trouble, you can take control of your kidney health. Small changes to your diet can lead to big improvements in how you feel and how well your body functions. Your kidneys work hard for you every day, so make sure you're giving them the support they need.